All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. And Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Alright, so I just wanted to make this video real quick on this article right here. As you can see, the heading of it says, Putin vows to target U.S. if missiles are deployed in Europe. Now, they've been going back and forth, like, you know, for a while now, as far as war escalating, or like the talk of war escalating between Russia and America, you know. And America is the one that's provoking them, pretty much. And it's going to go into it in the article. Yet, I'm going to read the article and hit a couple of precepts, and Lord willing, the lesson be edifying. Alright, so this is by Reuters. And it says, Moscow, Russia will respond to any American deployment of short or intermediate range nuclear weapons in Europe by targeting not only the countries where they are stationed, but the U.S. itself. President Vladimir Putin said Wednesday. All right, and that's today. You know, this article came out like an hour ago, I believe. And it says, in the toughest remarks yet on a potential new arms race, Putin said Russia was not seeking confrontation and would not take the first step to deploy missiles in response to Washington's decision this month to quit a landmark Cold War era arms control treaty. So it said that they're not going to be the one to start it, pretty much, you know, take the first step. And who's taking the first step? America. All right, they're the one that's provoking Russia and really all these other nations to war. All right, by the way that they act and their actions. All right, because it said it right there that they quit a landmark Cold War arms control treaty. All right, America just backed out of the treaty. All right, they always do that. All right, go back on whatever they say. And now what? Now they're talking about setting up some missiles out there. And if they do that, then Russia's going to respond by pointing missiles directly at America. All these nations, they're not afraid to go to war anymore. They're ready for war because that's the time we're in. All right, we're in the time of Edomites going down, and we're in the time of destruction befalling America and everybody that's here inside of America. All right, and it's only getting closer and closer, yet you can see it gradually moving towards this place being destroyed, man. All right, because the scriptures speak about how the earth was destroyed with water the first time, but the second time is going to be destroyed by fire. And how is that fire going to come? It's going to be coming by nuclear fire, man. All right, I'm going to continue on. It says, but he said that U.S. policymakers, some of whom he said were obsessed with U.S. exceptionalism, should calculate the risk before taking any steps. Yeah, that's right. They should think about the risk, but they're proud red Hebrew Edomites, so they don't think about the repercussions of their actions. They just do whatever they want to do. All right, and that's the spirit of you red Hebrew Edomites. All right, just doing whatever, and then you bug out when somebody confrontational right back to you. All right, and it's continuing on. It says it's their right to think how they want, but can they count? I'm sure they can. Let them count the speed and the range of the weapon systems we are developing. Putin told Russia's political elite to strong applause. Russia will be forced to create and deploy types of weapons which can be used not only in respect of the territories from which the direct threat to U.S. originates, but also in respect to those territories where the centers of decision-making are located. Alleging Russian violations, Washington said this month it was suspending its obligations under the 1987 Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty and starting the process of quitting it, untying its hands to develop new missiles. And that's pretty much them starting it, man. All right, they're coming out of the treaty to do what? To cause war, man. If you're developing missiles, are you not developing them to put them to use? Why would you create it just to sit on it, so to speak? All right, These red Hebrew Edomites only speak through violence, so they're creating these missiles in order to use them, man. And the Russians, they know that. That's why they said if you want to go that route, we're ready to go that route too. And they got better weapons, pretty much, from how they talking. All right, so they're not scared to go to war. And I'm gonna get this right here in Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And is that not what we've been hearing for the longest, you know, as far as with Russia and America primarily? All right, and it's only escalating more and more, because like I said, you've been hearing it for a while now, yet you see it escalating more and more to the point to where it could just pop off any moment. All right, you see America break treaties, backing out of treaties. All right, the Iran nuclear deal. All right, they just coming out. They just switching up on all type of deals they done made now all of a sudden. And what do you think is going to come out of that, man? All right, war, man. That's the only thing that can happen. You over here creating missiles and thinking that it's cool to point it or help, like point it at different countries, all right, and tell them not to create no more missiles. But you're the one that's actually doing it. You're the one that's provoking these other nations to go to war. And that's the spirit of America, a hypocrite, man. All right. Continuing on, it says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, and we seeing these things come to pass, and we're not troubled about it. Why? Because we understand that this is part of the prophecies that of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He's told us that World War III would come to pass, and he told us how America would go out, and that's by nuclear fire. All right, so we understand everything that's going on, so we shouldn't be troubled about seeing these things come to pass. If anything, we should be rejoicing even more that we're seeing the judgments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai come to play. All right, verse 7 says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And that's exactly what you're seeing to happen. All right, nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. All right, because that's the times that we're in of these prophecies happening, man. Everything happening and popping off. All right, it says, see that ye be not, it says for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All right, all these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, so we've been seeing the earthquakes, the pestilences. All right, and we're seeing the nation against nation. All right, kingdom against kingdom, and the discussions and conversations they're having with one another is only getting more and more heated, as far as that war can break out literally any day. All right, here it is, they're breaking all type of treaties, trying to create more missiles. Yeah, you telling other nations not to do that when you are doing that. So what sense does that make? Do you think that these countries are actually going to listen? No. And that's why these countries are continuing building their nuclear weapons and their army and everything else up, because they know that you're the devil and you don't never stick to whatever you say. They see it, because these nations, they watching you. They see you break all type of treaties, going back on everything you say. Then you try to flip it and make it seem like, oh, it was their fault you doing it, when really you just being the devil and want to do it anyway and try to make an excuse of why you're doing it. Nobody falling for it no more, man. They can see plainly, clear as day, that you're the devil, man. All right, and they're ready to go to war. These nations are ready to go to war with America. All right, and America's going to lose. All right, that's according to the scriptures. Okay, and this is another one I want to get in Habakkuk. This is Habakkuk 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And that's exactly the times that we're in, man, where everything that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has written in the scriptures are speaking, man. And they're not lying. All right, they're speaking. Okay? Because we, at one point in time, when we used to be out there on the highways and byways, all right, we were speaking about it when a lot of things wasn't really going on yet. We knew that they were going to happen. That's what prophesying is, saying it before it happens. And we've been out there from our apostles on down, telling how it was going to play out. And what happened? You people didn't want to believe. You didn't want to listen. You didn't want to accept it. All right, you want to say that, no, it's not going to happen like that. America is the strongest, this and that. Hey, man, look. America's going to lose. All right, and that's according to the scriptures, man. And you're seeing it play out. We're seeing it play out. We're going to continue to speak on it. All right, because these things are happening, man. We're speaking in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. These things are actually happening. Okay, we're in the time of these things speaking. All right, all the prophecies written in the scripture speaking. All right, and it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come to pass. Well, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And that's exactly the time that we're in, man. The time that is coming to pass, and it's not tarrying no more, man. The destruction of America isn't tarrying. All right, the fall of America isn't tarrying, man. You red Hebrew Edomites are going down, and you just revealing yourself more and more as time goes on. You're revealing yourself to the world and everyone else that you're the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. All right, you tried to paint yourself as something that was innocent, someone who's innocent, all right, righteous. Try to stand up for people who can't stand up for themselves. All this other stuff, when the whole time you're just the devil, man. All right, and everybody's seeing that you are the devil, and they're tired of seeing you. They want to destroy you. All right, the world want to destroy you, and these other nations want to destroy you, man. All right, and you are going to be taken out, man. All right, by these other nations. And that's exactly how it's playing out. And you can see it. We're just seeing it. The chess moves of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai slowly come together to checkmate America, man. That's all that's going on. All right. Because if you've been watching what's going on for a long time, as far as geopolitical news, all right, what's going on with these other countries and their gearing up their arms, all right, their armies and everything else, you can see that it's been slowly going geared towards World War III happening in America to being destroyed, man. Because that's written in the scriptures to come to pass, all right? Hey, so with that, I wanted to wrap it up right there. Yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video on this article because these are the times that we're in, man, all right? All the prophecies speaking and more judgment taking place upon America, man, and leading up ultimately to World War III, man. All right, and America being destroyed. Okay, and it's clear as day that the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai are true. It's just being made more and more evident. All right, as time goes on. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna give all praises again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, and shalom to all the Akim out there preaching His word in truth and sincerity. All right, shalom.